Hello, what's up, guys? Welcome to another technical analysis course session. Today, the concept we are about to discuss is absorption based entries, and the main reason for discussing this is if you are an SMC trader, you would be waiting for the price to hit your SND and then take a trade after confirmation. But most of the times out, mostly 50% times, price does not hit your SND but reverses somewhere above the SND. So how to fix this? The video is basically themed on this concept. Okay, so before we start, the same PDF notes of the same concepts are available inside my Discord server. If you join my Discord server, the link would be in the video description. PDF notes are already available inside this section, Smart Money Concept section. You cannot access the whole server, but some of the sections are public, like the welcome section as well the this section, because rest of the sections like channels and signals and all these shits are only available for our premium members. Okay, so whatsoever it is, the links would be in the video description, so make sure to join our Discord server and access some of the sections for free. Okay, so we'll be discussing the same concepts on our candlestick, but first of all we'll be using the pin section, so it would be very easy for you to grip it up. Okay, so introducing the absorption based entries, first of all you need to identify the institutional order flow, because if you are trading SMC, then you have to follow the SSC rule. And what the shit is this SSC rule? First of all, you have to identify the structure, then SND and confirmation. Once you have identified the structure, mark the SND, wait for confirmation, and let this trade ride. Okay, so on and so forth. First of all, we have identified the structure that's bullish, mark your SND. Now we know most of the time somewhere like this also price don't comes back towards SND. Remember, there are only 50% chances to do so. Okay, some of the times price also gives your entry exactly at your SND, but most of the times price does not hit your SND. So how to fix this? To fix this, you need to clear out your concept and make your notes very carefully. Okay, let's suppose we are on 4 hour time frame, like on this chart. Okay, price moves down, makes a low, moves up again. Now this is basically a low. Okay, price moves down and liquidates this low. We call this to be as absorption of the low. Okay, so now you have to draw an SND, an imaginary SND below this low. Okay, now you have two SNDs. Number one SND is below, that's the genuine SND, and the other SND is below the recent low that got absorbed. Okay, now you have to shift on small time frame using D25 rule of time frame concepts. Okay, D25 is basically, if you are on 4 hour time frame, 4 hour means 240 minutes. 240 minutes divided by 25, that would be round about 13 or maybe 9 something, but we're gonna calculate it in a while. Okay, 240 basically divide this by 25, 9.6, that's around about to 10 minute time frame. Now you have to shift on 10 minute time frame, find double shift confirmation and let it ride. Okay, once you find confirmation, then this SND is perfectly valid for you and you won't consider this shit. Okay, but if you don't find confirmation at this SND, then you have to wait for the price to medicate inside your SND and then find confirmation inside this SND. Okay, so now, not making it confusing for you, but you have to make your notes, otherwise it won't be easy for you to understand this shit. Okay, so let's discuss the same concept on candlesticks now. Okay, so it's a recent chart of Ethereum based on 30-minute time frame. Identify institutional order flow. The high that broke this low was this shit, and once price broke this high, institutional order flow shifted bullish. Okay, once institutional order flow shifted bullish, we have now two SNDs to mark on this chart. One SND is right here and the other SND is basically not created yet. Okay, now you have two options: either wait for the price to come towards SND, take a confirmation inside this SND and let it ride. Confirmation can be either through Wyckoff, through DC candles, but this is first entry criteria for you. But the other entry criteria is for you if you don't want to wait for the price to come towards your SND, then you have to take absorption based entry. Okay, now this is 30-minute time frame. Let's consider this wick to be as high. Price came down, printed liquidity, and now you have to wait for the price to absorb this low, because this was the low that was printed from this high. Okay, what happens next? Price moves up, comes down and liquidates this low. Okay, once price liquidates this low, you have to create an imaginary SND below this low, and now this is your SND. Now this SND is only valid if price gives you confirmation above this zone. If price does not give confirmation above this zone, then obviously you will wait for the price to medicate inside your SND and so on and so forth. Okay, once price reaches your SND, now you have to apply D25 rule of time frame concepts, like divide 30 by 25. Okay, 30 divided by 25, So it comes like 1.2 roundabout. It's 1 minute time frame. What does I mean by that is you have to shift on 1 minute time frame and take confirmation using double dog blocks or even double structure shifts or Wyckoff or maybe DC candles to consider this SND as valid SND. Okay. So once price medicates inside your 30-minute SND, wait for the price to comes inside your SND on smaller time frame. Once price comes your SND on smaller time frame, apply D25 rule and now wait for a double shift in structure. Okay. The high that made this low to be broken was this shit. Once price broke this high, we call this as singles one structure shift, and we had identified this as a dog block. Okay, once price broke this high again, we had a double structure shift and we call this as a double dog blocks. Okay, once price gives us double dog block, now we are more confident on our chart and our buy that it's gonna hold this SND and we can target this high. Okay, but now the core idea is where you have to put your stop loss. Okay, now for stop loss there are three cases. First of all, first scenario is your stop loss should be below the second dog block. The second scenario is the stop loss should be below the first dog block. Okay? But depends on your RR and even win rate. If you put your stop loss below the second dog block, this will give you a shit hell good RR. Okay, because if you had put your stop loss below the first dog block, you had secured 10R in this trade. But if you secure your stop loss below the second below the basically first dog block, this will give you a less RR, but it will give you good win rate. Okay, so depends on what type of trader are you. If you are a new trader, I will recommend you to put your stop loss below this first dog block and let this trade ride. Okay, so this was the basic concept how to use absorption entries in your charts and take entries above the SNDs or even below the SNDs on a bearish structure. Okay, that's enough for today. Make sure to subscribe our YouTube channel and join us on Telegram for free trading signals. Thanks for watching.